like spirits since 2020. So it has at least been 4 years since I drank liquor.
Take 2
Dude, I'm 157 pounds. I'm 5'10", and I still run 15 miles per week. At least. You know, we all have different things that we do.
That's my point. So how can an atheist come with a philosophy that God said died?
He never said
Take that learn from you. He did. He did. That's not my first point. My second point is this. Norm wasn't born anywhere in the Middle East. Neither was his grandparents, neither was his grandparents. Shut it the fuck up. I'm talking, bro. Can you be quiet? Wait, what did I say? Norm?
Let him talk. Let him say what he got to say.
Norm was born in New York, and his parents were born in dirty ass Europe. Just like most of the Zionists in Israel.
Every Jew has a right.
Every Jew, oh God, what?
I'm sorry, people don't like that, but that's a fact. Every single one of us has a right to return to our homeland.
You don't have a right to someone else's land. You have a right to return to the European nation that you were born from.
We can't.
You have a right to return.
Hear what you guys are saying.
You have a right to return. Tell him to shut the fuck up. Then shut up. I didn't interrupt him. I let you speak. No, shut the fuck up.
Norm, he didn't let you speak. He didn't let you speak, so let him say what he got to say. We'll be long for here.
Hey, remember how I think that's this whole discussion? You was allowed to, hey, well, you want to come back up here? Norm, you was allowed to have your pro-Zionism discussion, your lecture piece. I tried to I muted them down. I muted them down. I couldn't even speak without even being.
Did I say one? Because I have more respect than this person. I'm not lying about them in public.
Okay.
So tell the truth. Talk about where you're from and what your rights are, and I'll tell you what my rights are.
But pretending like people can't. Hey, L.
Yeah.
Remember, pretending like people can't speak about world politics and things that do directly, U.S. sending $100 billion to Israel. You don't think that got nothing? You think we can't talk about it? We can't talk about it.
But it sends a lot more to other talk about it if you want. If you don't like that decision, vote for something.
We send a lot more money to Israel than that.
The United States gives a lot more money to Africa than it gives to Israel.
No, that's on a daily basis.
Yeah, no, it's true because Africa consists of
No, I was ready as American taxpayers, we spend like $88 a day sending money to Israel.
And how much do we spend to Africa? Why don't you calculate that? And how about to the Palestinians? You know, we give hundreds of millions to the Palestinians as well.
We give more money to the Israeli to bomb the Palestinians.
No, we gave more money to Afghanistan, if you want to know the truth. We gave about $1 trillion in Afghanistan. You just don't know the fact.
We really don't give that much to Israel. It's a myth. Like,
we give Israel money for weapons.
We give
so they can destroy.
We give a lot of people money. We give a lot of
the total foreign aid budget of the United States is about $69 billion. Of that, we give about $3 billion to Israel. It's less than the 10. Okay?
What?
Less than a tenth of the population.
Why does Israel even need the money? You compare Israel to
They're our allies. Israel.
But Israel is way more developed than most of the countries in Africa. So why do they even need our aid?
I will tell you too. Israel represents the United States' interest in the region.
So I'm gonna start. So I have a book here that I'm actually gonna start reading.
Please.
That'd be great. Yeah, book.
So it says here, significantly, many early apostles of Zionism had been proud to embrace the colonial nature of their project.
Every Jew has been a Zionist since the beginning of Judaism. We've always been Zionists.
You stop interrupting, man.
Colonial project. Yeah.
Do you not want to talk about from a...
No, talk about the colonial project.
How was it a colonial project?
Explain. He just said colonial project. He didn't get it.
What country is Israel a colony of?
How can you colonize your own land? Doesn't make sense, does it?
All right.
If you went back to...
Let me explain how...
Say what you thought about this stage, man.
Colonizing Africa?
But Norm, I am agree. So it says here that I'm a revisionist Zionist leader, Jabotinsky, godfather of the movement that has dominated Israel since 1977.
No, it doesn't really dominate.
Upheld by prime ministers Menachem Begin, Yitzhak Shamir, Ariel Sharon, Ehud Olmert, Benjamin Netanyahu were especially clear about this. Jabotinsky wrote in 1920. And Jabotinsky wrote in 1923, every native population in the world resists colonists as long as it has the slightest hope of being able to rid itself of the danger of being colonized.
What is this guy have?
Hold on. That is what the Arabs in Palestine.
What is
that is what the. Well, let me finish.
Let that black man finish.
So it says here.
the Arabs outnumber 600?
It's almost like Norm doesn't want people to hear what Kevin said, to actually form an opinion for themselves. He assumes that people won't be able to process the information in the way that
Norm is just passionate because this is very personal to him. This is
well, you don't have to explain this white man to me, sir. I get it. You want to do that. But anyway, it's almost like you don't want people to hear is that like the other information about this from a more geopolitical lens, because your lens is not the only one that matters, El Normo. So there's other ways to view it. And yes, if he can let people fucking speak, and then he can take notes, and then when it's time to revisit their points, he can actually address them as a whole, as opposed to piece by piece, where he misses the message and actually drowns out the actual conversation. Because what he really is trying to do is just generally be an agent of chaos. Because that's what he is. All he cares is that productive conversation doesn't happen in a space with mixed views. That's all he cares about, is that there's no actual meaningful discussion. No, that's what it is, El Normal. And you want to try to, and that is your perspective. There are other perspectives that exist, but you try to drown out those perspectives by speaking over. Are you going to speak over me? Are you going to speak over me, though? But are you going to speak over me?
The land is mine.
Are you going to? So I can. He doesn't want me to finish. He doesn't care what I think. Because so I will demonstrate to you how he does not care what I think. Okay? I'm just going to demonstrate it now. So what my perspective is that Israel as a concept, the concept of political Zionism that is characterized largely by the movement that Theodore Herzl it helped found. If you don't like the language of fair, because there was other people, there was a whole Zionist Congress that he spoke at. But what he also did was, look at him speaking over me. It's almost like he doesn't want me to actually share my perspective like he asked for. Like he asked for, he doesn't want to hear my perspective. He just wants to make me sound a certain way so that, yeah.
In order for you to understand that, you must let her finish. Okay, let her finish.
It's almost like if you're talking over people. It's almost like if you're talking over people, you can't actually hear them because you're actually also hearing your own voice come out. And that's what you're assuming, because you are assuming my perspective based on your past experience. But you don't know my perspective because you don't fucking know me, bro. You don't. No, you don't know me. Who am I, Norm? What do I think about this? Because I couldn't even get the fucking thought out, Norm. So who am I? What do I think about it? What have I said so far, Norm?
I will tell you.
No, I don't. And I tried to actually articulate that, but guess what you were doing? Speaking over me? Because you were talking over people at the very moment that they bring him up. And I understand, given that you have probably dealt with a number of bigots across the interwebs since the 1990s, but it's like there are other opinions that exist about Theodore Herzl that people can articulate and then other people can judge for themselves. Because my main point is not about him. Because, like I had mentioned, there was an entire Zionist Congress that he spoke at. He did not compose that Zionist Congress on his own. He didn't just convene that fucking meeting with representatives across multiple countries. Yes, but again, you are acting like I don't fucking know this information and speaking over me when I'm actually sharing information about the Zionist Congress of all fucking places, which would be helpful considering how much propagandists ignore that particular detail in your hurt. So,
but you don't have to pay to go over there, but you can't get in. I was just in James, and they got a wait list of like 10,000 people, and you have to talk to Cindy or Nelson, which is fucking impossible, for them to put you through past the waiting list. So Danikis gave Cindy Stumble his name tonight, and he's still not able to get on there and do nothing.
Well,
so
I really believe 10,000 people are in there, because remember they were supposed to launch it when there was still.
No, it's 10,000 people on a waiting list, Adam. It really is. I think they're trying to build up the waiting list to make it look like all this anticipation. Like, for example, remember how Clubhouse was like invite only? I think they're trying to like make it seem like people really want to get on the app.
That was a year ago. That's what I'm not gonna do.
There's only like 2,000 people in their Telegram. So I don't know, 10,000 sounds like that's a little bit of an inflated number.
They just said that today in a room. Jay had a room.
Wow.
They were talking about it. There's 10,000 people on the waiting list to use China. They're not all from Clubhouse though. They're from other places apparently.
Well, the Telegram is supposedly where you're supposed to put your handle in so that they can add you. And I'm just saying, right there's 2,000. But maybe they're using another platform to get.
They don't want the trolls coming in and ruining all their fun with the Million Man Marathon and embarrassing them and trolling them and making them look like unintellectual morons. Well, lucky for you.
This is your executive producer.
all acting like that is exactly why Norm Cuts
Why is there all this horrible press about Israel
He
in the
assumes that people hold this view that anti-Semitic trope that Jews run Hollywood or Jews run the media, and it's
No, I'm not.
interesting.
Well, wait, hold on, you guys are kind of assuming because I'm asking him,
Yes.
and he's not even able to answer the question. Why y'all
I
saying?
could answer anything you want.
Go ahead,
The dumbest question I've heard in a long time.
You also said Zionists. You didn't say Jews. You said the Zionists, right? Okay, well, I'm just making it clear that I start anti-Semitic to say to Zionists. But Zionism, the definition of Zionism is white supremacy. It's a white settler colonial project. That's what it is.
You don't think?
Oh, God.
You don't.
What about the Ethiopian Jews? Are they white supremacists too?
When anybody that emanated from Europe is white, so stop it. So stop playing like
Became white when the Italians became white.
So Seminary student.
Hey, wait.
So what is seminary?
Hey, can y'all hear? How about the
Yeah, Noble.
I'm sorry.
You can mute folks too, Noble. You just press the mute on button.
Yeah. No, I'm only asking that because it seems like you're trying to control this conversation. So whatever you're doing, I don't know. It's like you almost proving a point. It's probably like maybe you're trying to control the conversation by keep on interrupting people while they talking. So I think you should stop doing that so people don't believe things.
You love that? I don't like listening to lies about
I'll listen, but then
Wait, I have a question, Noble. Can I
How long do you let people go on telling lies about black people?
Well, how about you take notes and then you go note by note?
Yeah, I interrupt.
How about you make one point at a time and then we can discuss it instead of going into a text?
Okay, so if I say this, and then I say Theodore Herzl, just the name, I have to read.
Okay.
And then
What would you like to discuss about Theodore Herzl? Let's discuss Theodore Herzl.
I actually think his concept has been bastardized. That's my idea about Theodore Herzl. And you can tell it by one of the last books that he wrote. It was the utopia that he envisioned. And that is not what Israel is today.
Israel is the fulfillment of the eternal dream of the Jewish people to come home, like everybody else. The same as you may have a link to your motherland, that's the link to our motherland. How complicated is
So
that?
why did it require
Wait, I have
guy
a
in this
wait.
conference?
It becomes
Why did it
really
require?
Wait, it becomes complicated.
It wasn't conquest. It wasn't conquest. It was partition. No, the British had that here. Remember that he gave them off the name. Because they weren't
When a guy in this conference occurred, this Palestine was not a British mandate.
Right, it was under the Ottomans. Yeah, we're at that time. And the Ottomans intervened.
Correct. And when was that compared to the Zionist conference? Was it almost
That was
20
about
years?
20 years later. That was about 20 years later.
But you guys are not focusing on the thing. But here's the thing, though. Look, I've been trying to speak for a while. I heard all of this, right? Right? It does not matter. But
I was looking at people sideways when you're on test modes. I'm like, I'm looking at you sideways.
Well, if everyone's leaving here, I mean, I don't know, like, I want to go where everyone
I don't
is.
fuck with people like that.
Twitter Spaces, I just don't like that platform at all. I don't know what it is.
You don't understand where I'm coming from. I'm standing on business. You gonna tell me to do some shit? I'm gonna go do the opposite.
If your friends go jump off the bridge, you gonna jump off that bitch? Nah, I'm good. I'll go watch you motherfuckers.
Well, I'm pretty sure joining Chatter is not a lethal risk involved.
I didn't even come.
Y'all don't see the way they conduct themselves in their room. Now you want to give them access to your phone? Y'all okay?
My first platform was AOL. That shit was on the fucking floppy disk. And it took a while for me to get that shit. Nah, I'm good.
Let's talk about it. I mean, let's just talk about it. Like, come on now, let's talk about it.
Let's talk about it. Give them something to talk about. Please. Now we can talk about it.
This is the funny thing. It's like we need to have a Clown Town app to compete with Chatter app. In fact, there's already a business called Chatter. It's not the business isn't even called Chatter, which is the funniest thing. Called like Chatter Links or some bullshit.
Well, I mean, maybe like one.
I was questioning a guy that's 28-year-old that's waltzing in the high school locker room, and I asked why. That's all.
No, good sir. Call. Sorry.
Hello?
We never got to talk about that title, though, you know what I'm saying? That's crazy.
John, a 48-year-old man, old man, hanging out in a high school kid. Is that appropriate or inappropriate?
Totally inappropriate.
Hold on, I'm saying, what's his wrong?
We're under the assumption that he is a pervert.
Hold on, what's his wrong? That's what I'm asking.
It's not a theatrical performance. It's called a hypothetical. Do you know the difference between a hypothetical? He ain't the janitor now. He there looking at booty holes. He ain't the coach. He ain't the weightlifting coach. He looking at booty holes. And he's LGBTQ CRT BLM.
Alright, so what I'm saying is that a 28-year-old person with made a covenant was walk the street. Too much security now.
That's what I said.
So, five to 10 people approach you. Be like, what you doing? Who you looking for? You know, parent, this, that.
No, I'm not a parent. I'm going into the locker.
Wait, is this a real story? Is this like a hypothetical?
Yeah, it's got just in the things here.
Screen is. What's it called? Can I hear anymore? On the stand.
Oh, parent control.
And he said boys and girls.
Okay, but like, I feel like something not. I don't know, something not adding up. Like, there's so many in between questions. Like, how did he get to this?
I might not know.
What did he say?
To talk to them.
Okay, but then you gotta go a little bit more deeper. Like, talking about what? Is it like, is it part of your job, or what was your whole?
He has a day job in the city. So.
Okay, so we're getting somewhere. So he has a day job for the city, so clearly he was at the school he was supposed to be because he was contracted to be there.
No, he has a job, a regular job. But in the summer, he wants to go visit the kids and speak to them.
Just like us, like a
As a mother.
And did he speak to the school staff, or did he just do this rent? Yeah,
No, I asked about invitation and he signed it. He didn't have any answers.
he got invited. He asked to speak to the school. I said, hey, you know what, I got like this industry.
No, he said he walks in there, goes to the locker, the locker or whatever, and talks to the kids. And I said,
unless like unless he's a football coach and like, you know, on a high level.
No. And I said girls and boys. He said both.
Whereas, hey, he's not going there. Especially.
Somebody's asking the obvious question. Maybe he lied about sleeping. None of that?
Like he got about.
No thing.
You know what's so funny, man? I was just about to say that. I was about to say, how y'all know if this motherfucker was in trouble? Because, like, you know how, like, sometimes when you try to get a rise out of people, and they say something like, wild, crazy, just to get a reaction.
No, no. He was just trying to say, I speak to the kids that go to the school, and I'm like, oh, school's closed. And then he's like, oh, it's a summer thing. I said, okay, pretty good. I go to the kids' locker room and weight room, and I talk to them.
Did you fix your mic, John?
I want you to be very good at
You think he'd be lying about speaking? Like,
Say it again.
he was lying about speaking at school.
I mean, with the was just gathered or the review, it sounds like you gotta take him at his word though. I take your word already. From the investigation, like, let me do it. No, I'm saying take him at his word. I gave him one from his attorney.
Well, it's great that, you know, they don't just, they don't let, staff don't let random guys that find it. I mean, look, you already know, everybody knows this shit. Come on, it's not, you know, none of this. I was just, and this shit, you don't speak in no damn school. What? Even if you're coming towards school hours. It's gotta come on. It's gotta come on. I'm just speaking of fucking school. Even to, I speak at the school, I said, well, the school's closed. I heard you said yesterday, you said it's what, yeah, you go to speak to the school that are every day. What are you talking about? The schools, where the teachers carve time out of their schedules, so the kids can sit up and sleep every other day, and that makes sense. How do you not, this is the most obvious shit ever. What the fuck am I this dumbass? I just kind of think my ass. Come on. Like, obviously, you said he didn't want to. Reacting about what? That's exactly what you think. I think that's cool. It's not just gonna let anybody at it. It's like, it's the overreaction. It's overreaction.
So, as part of the second slide, I was trying to make it seem like it was little. And I'm like, hey, was anybody before?
This is what she did. I go to Mary. I go and I go to get school's out this day. Oh, I go into they have summer classes, they have summer practice, football team have summer practice day. Okay, so there you go. I go into the locker room, I go into the locker room and I speak to the kids. You go into the locker room? Are you in the locker room? So it's the shit that he said.
But you just answered one of the questions I had, like, and they told me that that was just said. I asked, is he there for any, like, particular, like, sports reasons? You just mentioned something about
he's not there for sports reasons. The kids are there for sports reasons.
It's not his fight.
To speak to the kids about whatever the fight right, whatever he was speaking about. He's not speaking about sports. But the kids are there for sports.
He's saying he just showed up and randomly just walked in there.
What is he having? Is there any other questions? The most easiest shit ever. But my question is, how does like they, whatever, doesn't matter. Making it seem like something. Just ask the question based on exactly what you said. You're not gonna say a bunch of dumb ass shit. Somebody asking you a question, oh, you make me seem dumb as fuck. What is he weird? What makes any of the house?
Oh, did he like upset and angry like that?
No, he'll come back.
Oh,
He didn't want him to know. He didn't want him to What's in there?
Bro, it's together.
I forgot. What's the question?
What is standing up business?
understand. I had a reason. I have a reason.
You got a reason? What's the reason?
So what was his principles and values?
Well, you're not.
Well, his was. He said, "You don't do it." So we should have done it. So,
Oh, you're so courteous. How do you allocate that up? What currency to?
I want to ask you, have you ever done this where you play like with other conversations in the past?
circumstances.
So
Yes, I play with players.
so you pictures with principles protocol, right?
No, that's not the case. So let me clarify what it's not the Trump's characterized. Every other
That was
instance,
in
no.
church.
Hold on. You say, have you ever played with players before? Answer is yes. But the difference is I'm playing for the person.
It's not there.
It's
But
not
it's
there.
there. Yeah,
Okay, I don't know if there's there now. I do know that. Wait. I do. Hold on. Can I have one mic, please? There happened an instance where somebody was there and they didn't have an invitation. So,
And there's other times where they're not there, still play it. There's times when they're not there and still play it. Wait, I want to say something. I bear witness. There are times when we play conversations and the person is there. Okay? So, which is worse? Which principle do you pick for the given day? Is what I'm asking.
Can you help me recollect which moment you
I'm not
speak?
doing that with you.
Well, then I can't tell you. No, I'm not calling you a liar. I'm not calling you a liar. I am not calling you a liar. Faye. No, you see, y'all trying to make it black and white, and life is not black and white. No, it's not. Okay, you know what? I'll give you this. Me and Canary, like, had conversations outside of the app. So we have a little bit of rapport. So I'm gonna give a little bit more room for somebody like that versus somebody who I have no rapport. So again, everything is not so. Let me again, like I said earlier, everything in life. Let me finish my last statement, please. Everything in life is not so black and white.
Maybe you should have just said that. It's your business, right? That's my friend. That's funny.
It didn't come to mind yet. It just didn't come to mind yet. Come on, guys. Calm down.
That's the only business that you got. Stand on right on it.
It just didn't come to mind until right now.
He's embarrassed to tell us that he comes on one. Okay, got it.
I just told you that though.
That's what you should have started with, you know?
It's there.
I want to do this because I knew y'all was trying to fuck with me. Y'all was trying to fuck with me.
Embarrassed.
I like her. It's simple. We had conversations. It's all good. Yes, I did. Went to that over. Bootlegger. Adam.
Everything's all good, bro. But if you said one more negative thing about my woman, we're gonna have issues. That's all I'm saying about that.
Oh, I understand.
No, yeah, thank you.
I don't want to get jumped on today.
Wait, I want to say one mic. Stop it. One mic. You know what's funny, Felicia? One guy who gives bitch, you didn't kick him out, you never know what it is.
I didn't hear that. I didn't hear that. Hey, I didn't hear that.
I'm talking. And Aaron calls Karen the single mom like the bad thing. And you don't care.
No. Let me stop you there. Hold on. No, I gotta stop. I have to stop you there. Because when I had a conversation with Canary off of this, Faye, stop, Faye. Because what I don't like is when people doing stuff like this. So I've had a conversation with Canary. I've had 2 conversations with Canary about the incident between Faye and T. And I did direct him, hey bro, you shouldn't play with people's faith. Like, this job is not something that it's not a rag on her head, bro. So you gotta understand that hold on. Wait a minute. You just sat here and said, whoa, wait a minute.
I'm asking about your principle.
Yeah, I understand that. So you just brought up situations and said that, oh, I didn't say anything. So I'm bringing up to you situations I've heard about and then talk to Canary about them. One about calling, trying to make teeth for like, I don't know what he's trying to do, but trying to talk shit because she's a single mother. Also about him saying something about your hijab, calling him rat, and trying to explain to him, bro, you're talking about people's faith. Number two,
Well, clearly you
listening to you,
didn't
sound
listen.
okay.
You didn't listen to you. You said about what you thought.
Okay, well, can I, at the very least, can you acknowledge that, oh, I will speak up if I hear something that's out of place, and I have room to talk to that person. So I have talked to the community. Did it go anywhere? No. So I won't talk to him about it again. It's a waste of time. He came in here again and tried to call, oh, single mamas or whatever he said. And I'm like, first thing that came to mind, talk to him about that. He's like, yeah, listen. So I'm not going to talk to him about it again. It's a waste of breath. He a grown man.
So the grown man will.
No, I didn't expect anything. I didn't expect anything. I just what I had.
Okay, with us playing the replay for business purposes only. We always have it on replay, and us playing it again in front of his face is okay in my book. I'm sorry.
If it's okay for you, that's fine. It wasn't okay for me because you seem to have some type
Then go to the audience. Or
no, I shouldn't say anything. I think exactly what I did. And that's what it is. That's it. Y'all think it's okay? I feel like it's not okay.
He didn't stand up this many weeks.
no, did it.
Man, okay, I won't play no replays no more. That's the last one. That's it. Never again. I will not use my console. I will not use my console or my soundboard to play high quality replays anymore.
Standing up business. I don't know what it means still.
Well, you know, by the way, I didn't say that. Tim said it. And now that I think about it, I shouldn't have agreed.
That's exactly why I questioned.
I don't understand. Why did you question me instead of questioning the person who said it?
My friend, my parents told me, don't play it. I'm not going to
Damn, why is the mods jumping like we have a civil war? What is going on? Why are you trying to make each other look like shit up here? This is crazy.
This is what I'm going to say. The parents told me, my friend, about Robert Tower. He says, man, don't play it. I ain't playing it because I'm don't fit. You've been there, they'll play it.
Dang, I feel like y'all need to step me up. This is fucked up. This is fucked up.
Nothing wrong, can't they? Every time they do something, y'all step me up. You think
Yeah, predictive stuff.
like, damn, you can't say
I mean, I didn't know this was gonna turn into this, man. I really didn't know.
One mic on Keith. One mic on
No, wait a minute. Hold on. Wait. First, no. Not one mic on Keith. We got all this. Do this, do that. Like,
Yeah.
Bad idea.
so, no, the fuck you did not. Because Rich, what did you say? I'm about to kick Rich to the bottom. Get your ass to the bottom, man. You busted ass nigga. You the one who gave me the reason to go do it. Like, you were the one part you stayed. You don't need to stay. Did you remember that?
Have you back, Rich.
Yeah, oh, wow, bro.
Have you back, Rich.
I would never do this to TFA. I would never do this to my mod squad. I would never do this to Panda. I would never turn on y'all and have a civil war on stage in front of company. I would never do this in front of family. We would go into the back channel if we would have that conversation like that. But I would never do this to the hold on, you know what else is fucked up? You know what else?
The government, in my opinion, or whoever, orchestrated this purposefully. So now they can not controlling people with money and their desire for economic success. They're looking at controlling them through, I don't know, fascist fear and religion and all this, and it just creeps me out. And I do see that it would be the end of creativity. These people are saying, yeah, we don't need any creativity. What we want is homogeneity, the dumbest form of, I don't know how to begin to explain it.
And North Korea has ensured that no one will ever go down that route, realistically.
That's a very interesting point.
Don't misunderstand the saber battle. and the increasing hostages that Republicans take for a plan. Some of this is planned, right? Like gay rights, or Roe v. Wade. That was a 50-year plan that really got going with Nixon. And it took that long to finally get their way. And now that they've gotten their way, they're fucking it up.
In what way do you feel like they're fucking it up and not achieving their aims?
Well, because their aims inherently are destructive to their agenda. Once they get everything they want, everybody sees and changes course.
Yeah.
For them to win is inherently for them to lose.
I think their goal is just this really weird. I mean, that was kind of in a way Hitler's slogan, "Make Germany Great Again."
And how did it work out for Hitler?
Well, that was because, you know, the rest of the world, I mean, there's a lot of reasons why it didn't work out.
And this is not going to work out for the same fucking reasons, right? Nothing happens in a vacuum.
That's right. But not after many years of complete suffering by innocent people, you know. We're probably some of the most loving people who have walked this planet. And that's what happened to Germany as well. Yeah, it didn't work out, but only after this enormous amount of suffering. So
Yeah. I mean, no, I hear you, and like I feel the helplessness. But like, unless we're talking about actual violence.
Well, I think the violence will only come from the brown shirt side. I think it will come from the Republican, Christian, creepy side. And when you mentioned North Korea, are you aware there's this guy, Lavrenti Beria, who was like the head of the secret police for Stalin? And then there was the propaganda minister. They went specifically to North Korea looking for this guerrilla fighter in 1937 to create this cult of personality around him called Chucha. They're going to turn him into a god and see how a society would run with the leader becoming a god. So I kind of feel like North Korea was the laboratory created back in 1937. Anyways, my intent was not to break the room. I was just expressing my concern for this upcoming election shortly.